you said you're filming a documentary. Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, so I am filming a documentary that talks about transcontinental healing through the game of American football. So I played American football growing up since I was 7 till I was probably 24, and it changed my life. It changed the trajectory. It changed the life of my parents because me and my brother, we both played, and I got really good at it and became like the best in the state, one of the best in the country, and it paid for school and uni. And so by playing American football, it opened up these opportunities for me seeing these different people, and I recognize that's not here in Ghana, right? And every time I would come back, I always would look, right, at these small boys and whatever, and I'm like, yo, the only difference between him and I is time and opportunity.
Right.
And so what I'm doing now is feel like my friend and I, we were 14 when we started becoming close and playing football together in the States, American football. And we played, got to college. I got hurt and couldn't move forward. He got drafted, now he plays in the pros. And so he's always felt like he's a part of Ghana just because of our relationship, and like he's finally coming back home and receiving that. And as he's coming home, one of the things that we always talk about is giving back, right? And so in giving back, we again don't want to come from a place of privilege as if we know better. So it's like, how do we give back and join arms? And so for us, planning the game of American football and getting these young guys that are maybe interested or have never seen it an opportunity to play, and then get them resources, and then maybe getting them a chance to go to school and play, right, is what we're doing. So I'm essentially filming and documenting the process of what it's like to plant a new sport here in Ghana, and how we'll go from ground zero to your first Ghanaian that was born and raised here now has an American scholarship. And by doing that, what I'm really trying to push out, one, is transcontinental healing through like globalization of football. Because as like my old American football teammates come to Ghana, they now see who they are past what textbooks have told them, right? As these kids are learning American football and they see these professional athletes that make millions of dollars are yearning to know who they are and their customs and culture, right? You now have a sharing and exchanging of like information, love, right, ideas, right? And it kind of grounds both of us and recalibrates like, yo, we're both black, right? We're both African, and we both need each other to grow. And just documenting that from the start to
the seed.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Till one day they have an American football game in Ghana, and you see a whole bunch of Ghanaian kids that have scholarships and are going to school. And yeah, I'm documenting the beginning of it.
Really beautiful. So really quickly, since you've been filming the documentary, what have you learned?
Ooh, I've learned so much. So it's like I've learned about myself, and I've learned about Ghanaians too as well. I would start with learning about the Ghanaians, filming these kids that are learning. They're so hungry, right? I brought my guy, his name is Oren. I brought him to Ghana, and obviously he's in the NFL. He got drafted. We see him on TV, and these kids are watching him when he comes to help them train. We did a camp here for free last year in April, and you can see their eyes almost weltering up because it's just like hope is coming, right? I don't know what this guy can do for me. I don't know what he plans on doing beyond this, but it's some sense of hope for a better tomorrow than I have, right? For something that I can fight for. And I think it's a hope that drove me to kind of do all the things I've done, right? Like, if I catch this one good thing, like maybe this could happen, then my mom will be able to do da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, wow, this has translated, right? Past continents. And so I just learned the hope and the resilience in so many Ghanaians by filming this. And then just within myself, right, I feel like I've taken on this role as, I think I'm pronouncing it, a griot, right? This West African storyteller, because like, I'm just telling my story, right, through another medium, right, and passing the baton on. And it's kind of showing me just like this innate desire and call, right, to continue to amplify Ghanaians in Ghana as much as I can.
That's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing, and we'll be looking out for the documentary. Is there a name yet?
So right now we're gonna say it's a new home.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
because it's gonna be a new home for both sides. But yeah, it'll be coming out in a few years.
Amazing. So we'll be looking out for a new home.
Yes, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I'm excited to be on Find Your Way Back on Ghana Made on YouTube. Please check it out. And again, my name is Kwamina Van Dyke. You can catch me on Instagram at Mr. Enjoyment. And thank you so much for having me,
You're
Catherine.
welcome.